Hey Virgo, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekly reading for, excuse me, March 13th through the 19th, 2023. This is for Virgo. Virgo, this is week 6 of our weekly readings. We are still undecided whether to resume dailies on the 3rd or the 10th. So I am still, either way, it's either one, okay? So what we have going on, last shuffle. Let's see what we have going on for Virgo. Okay. Virgo, we have milestone, friends, and colleagues. Okay. Milestone with friends and colleagues. Now, this is interesting. This may be, it starts off looking as though maybe you guys are either coming out of a probationary period. If you started a new job, you reached a milestone at work. Maybe now you guys are friends versus when you first start a job, they're all looking at you sideways. I find that to be strange how we all do that. A new person comes in, we're like, who's the new guy, who's the new girl? And it doesn't seem like they may not have been receptive at first. There's something here. What is the deal? Yeah, they may not have been receptive at first, but now it's like they feel at home. You may feel at home now. These people are now finding, wow, Hierophant with the friends and colleagues. Yeah, this looks like an end of a probationary period. Like they feel comfortable with you now. If you have started a new job, this may be a week where they're just like, yeah, we're good on watching Virgo. It seems like they got the hang of things. They learn really quick. They are quick on their feet here. Um, yeah, this looks like they're giving you your space or leeway. All right, so at the beginning of the week, they're more so talking about either career or your friends, where your friends may have been Hierophant and Hermit. They may have been, now they're kind of doing their own thing. And I almost think that they were watching you maybe a lot to see what's going on with you, and could be, if they're watching you a lot with the Hermit and Hierophant, they may have been critiquing you as well. Like, Virgo, you need to be doing this or that. You need to be X, Y, Z. And the milestone is finally that although you may have been disappointed by their inquiries or how they were acting or whatever it was, however, you may have been disappointed, you are now ignoring what they're saying because I think you realize that there's a lot of love and care that came from it. There was a good intentions from what was said or done or something like that. So you feel at home with yourself, and you know that there's a lot of love there, which is what you want anyway. I think that Virgo, you may have been suspicious or paranoid about the people in your life. Like, why are they acting this way? Why would they say X, Y, Z? But the milestone in the end is that you already know that you're doing what you're doing. You got your thing going on. Um, you're trying to make something happen for your life to where you have no worries. There's some things that may be on your mind, or may have been on your mind, as to why you weren't so, you may have been doing things that made them question you or something. That's what I see here, because the Eight of Wands is like, this is quick. Like, so it must have been sudden. It may have been sudden for them. Like, all of a sudden Virgo is doing X, Y, Z, and they stay up all night, and they're dead. And then you're just like, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm trying to figure out how to get out of my situation. I'm trying to figure some stuff out. Leave me alone. um, Fear with the Five of Cups and the Hanged Man. By Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you may be disappointed to some degree, but or you may have been disappointed. You may have been. Once again, this looks like some sort of hypervigilance, paranoia of things not going right, or being hurt, or being let down, disappointed. There's a fear of that. But the key is to see things differently. The key to all of this, they're showing, is that you've got to see the situation much differently. You've got to see it from a place of what would make you happy, what would fill that void, right? If you feel like something isn't right, what would be right? Not like, oh, this is so bad. It's like, well, what could go right? What is going right for it right now in this situation? because fear is just that. It's an energy that will block your blessings. And so with the Hangman, Spirit is asking you to change the way you're looking at things, not as the glass is half empty, but that, hey, it's like 2/5 full. You know what I mean? I have 2 cups still, so no big deal. It's gonna be all right. I can always pick those cups up and fill them back up with something better. No big whoop. So no fears, right? At the end of the week, we're talking about the weekend and such. We have this cycle of status quo and the moon, the devil. This is about a lot. Towards the end of the week, there may be some things revealed about your own self. Why there may be some mysteries within yourself. Why does this certain thing? Why do certain things bother you so much? Why are you perhaps? Why is it that your fears are that you will be disappointed? Why is it your fears depressing? Why are your fears depressing? Right? Why do you fear that maybe that things won't ever change? Right? Like you can't see it any differently. Whatever the situation is, because they're not giving a specific situation besides work being watched so hard, maybe the probationary energy. Why are you so afraid of disappointing others? Or why, with the devil and the moon, this definitely gives off this, and it's oppositional energy too. It's like being, you don't want to be like everyone else, chained to not really knowing oneself, not really having any self control, right? Just letting your feelings guide everything that you do. There's a cycle that you're coming out of, that you need to come out of as well. It's a cycle of being provoked and allowing and really letting your shadow just take over. Um, they're, they want you to come out of that quickly. So it's like your communication, there may be a lot of quick communication. They're warning you not to say what your first mind wants you to say, because you could screw up your opportunities. Okay? That's another aspect. So that's what they have here for you. Because it looks like with these people and the way that they're acting, they may be watching you really hard and acting like, making you feel like, well, what the heck are you watching me for? You don't think I have what it takes? Because I know I have what it takes. You finally gotten to a place where you probably just finally got to a place where you feel good about yourself, and here they come. So that they're warning you, don't allow your emotions, don't black out. It looks like Virgo. I'm speaking to a Virgo who will black out on people if they criticize them or come at them funny, and it's like you feeling good about what you're doing, and here they come saying something. I would be very wary of anyone, the cross watchers, messing with Virgo this week. They're not to be played with, because you don't want to see that side of them. I'm seeing here. So we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries energy, Taurus, Capricorn, another Virgo. So you could be, man, any of the signs here. You could be dealing with any of those signs, or they could be in your chart. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.